I'm Janelle Evelyn. Welcome to the safe space. Today's safe space for me is this goddamn sofa. Oh, sure, little thigh, little thigh. Yeah, uh, my push pulled today and won. It's heavy. It's just been a lot of kind of sad news this week, and trying to like really not attach to it and just sending light to my friends and family that are kind of dealing, but I'm dealing with a bit myself. Well, almost 2 months ago, I took a leap of faith. I took a calculated leap of faith. So I thought, it's so funny how we can have these vast plans, have a whole bridge built towards it, right? And then shit happens. But I just hadn't been happy at work in a very long time, and the stress level had my top and bottom blood pressure triple digits, right? And especially after all that I had gone through with COVID, when I returned to work last year after being out for damn near 2 months because of COVID, I went in renewed, right? I wanted to knock goals out, get some things in place, but I also was not tolerating any shit. It just hadn't been that type of year for me. Outside of my own, bout with COVID, it just a lot of loss, a lot of grief, a lot of heaviness, and I was not coming into a place where I had to spend no 8 hours stressed out, and then bringing that misery home into my environment. I just was not enjoying life, especially in that last 6 months or so there. So anyway, an opportunity presented itself, and I interviewed, and within 2 weeks, I got the initial offer, contingent offer, pending my background check and everything. But I'd already been in the system. I don't have anything on my background, no worries. Well, almost 2 months later, delays and setbacks and COVID and remoting from home and returning to the office. I'm still at home. And it has really, truly been nothing but the grace of God that has sustained me through this time. Because let me tell you something, I'm still able to network and assist people. I'm able to feed myself. Don't get me wrong, the struggle is real. It's starting to weigh on me emotionally because I'm a workaholic. I love being a workaholic. I love working. And, during this period, I knew I needed rest. I knew I needed to lay my ass down somewhere for a little bit. And I had planned to travel, but my money just wasn't set up for that. And I needed to be cautious. But in the meantime, I was able to just get my juju back with writing. Took some courses and completed them. Finished up my Reiki Master Cert that I had been putting off for months. Herbalism intro course, even sharpening my skills with tarot, and just really put a routine of discipline in place too. Because I realized that discipline is something that I sincerely lack in a lot of ways, right? So I had already started going to the gym prior to leaving work. But then that became, I wanted to walk more, didn't want to be in the gym necessarily. I just wanted to kind of take the time to rest and heal myself holistically, wholly. Incorporated meditation, joined this spiritual, intuitive development circle. And I'm in the process of completing my second one, relaunched the podcast, and again, just the writing. But it's just got bills. And I have things that I need to take care of. So I went into this expecting rest, not worry. And it creeps up at times. I'm not a person that has really been able to exhale or feel safe for a good portion of my life. It's just always kind of been looking over your shoulder and staying 10 steps ahead. And in a lot of ways, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Um, in a lot of ways, I'm kicking myself in the ass. You should have waited, you should have waited, but I'm not going to put a whole bunch of energy into doing that either. Because for the most part, I'm safe and I'm okay. And while I've had to reconfigure some of my plans, and my new supervisor is a great communicator and just kind of keeping me in the loop, and wherever she can get me oriented, she is, even unofficially. But who doesn't want to get to that point in their life where you just kind of arrive to a place of peace, balance, things are solid, stability. I've never really had a stretch of that in my life. It's scary because as a single mom, I always had to have a strategy, and I just never thought, um, as some as an empty nester for the most part. That's a whole nother topic, but I never thought I'd see myself back in a space of worrying how to take care of myself. Even though I'm waiting on start dates, um, or even though um, I'm assured that the position is solid and secure, and we just have to follow protocol and wait until this last thing comes through. That's fine. You can't repeat that in rent court or to the electric or your phone. So uh just trying to stay present and take it all in. It was real out here. It's real. And that's as real as it gets for me right now. I'm not in the mood to explain why the fuck I don't feel like showing up. Look, I'm the only place I'm kind of routine with showing up to is that damn mailbox. Mm, that's it. That's where I am. And I hope that if you are doing anything, you are doing a whole lot better than I am right now. But y'all be easy. And I will too. I'll spend the day being easy.